You know, when you talk about a city like Mumbai, it's not all new development. The trend of redevelopment is pacing up. Mumbai has seen a lot of that happening simply because new land is not always available that easily. Today, the numbers have doubled if you look at redevelopment since 2008. And here we are talking of only the old building redevelopment projects, which has a human element attached to it as well. So is it all as rosy as the numbers really make it sound? Manasvi Gilani finds out.
Mumbai, a city that takes pride in having India's tallest skyscraper and 2,500 construction high-rises. In addition to which, it also ranks first in the number of old building redevelopment projects. There are over 16,000 old dilapidated buildings, and developers are now keen to seize this opportunity.
One thing that is a truism in Bombay is the lack of land. And the other is that there is incentivized FSI available to developers to redevelop buildings, either in a standalone concept or in a cluster concept. So, it makes a lot of sense for developers to undertake redevelopment of cess buildings.
Mumbai has witnessed a growth in the number of redevelopment projects in the last 5 years. The year 2008 saw a launch of 344 redeveloped units, and the year 2011 saw a launch of 795 redeveloped units. But this growth has been slow due to a number of challenges developers face, says a renowned developer which has 3 redevelopment projects in Mumbai in the pipeline this year.
The permissions are taking long time. Even though you are willing to give the same area or equivalent area to tenant, maybe at free of cost, they are not willing to come easily in the scheme. Their demands are high or their expectation high. They look at the developer's balance sheet. They say developer is making more profit. We need more.
While developers claim that the problem lies in the irrational demands and behavior of the existing residents are irked with the non-transparent methods adopted by developers and are raging against developers who seem to be backing out on their promises.
Offer letter what was given and the conditions in the development agreement were totally different. It's like offer letter says 3,000 corpus fund, development agreement says 1,500 corpus fund. Where does the 1,500 rupees per square feet goes? We are not against redevelopment. All we want is things should happen as per the rules and regulations.
Once we gave him the power of attorney, he has submitted drawing per his convenience and all, you see, and he started neglecting us. He stopped paying us the rent, which was the rent allowance to all the resident members, which he has, till date he has not paid anything. And the accountability for the same is not yet completed.
These instances clearly show the futility of redevelopment schemes so far. To protect the interest of the existing residents' approach for redevelopment, which certainly sounds as a lucrative option, we asked our expert to outline a few necessary measures to be undertaken.
The best precaution that should be taken by the residents is 10% lien on the property should be kept by the resident members, and that should be released only when building completion certificate is received from the municipal authorities. This is a sure shot way of protecting the interest of the flat purchasers.
There's no doubt that developers are looking at changing the face of Mumbai, but it's time they incorporate transparency in their calculations and fulfill the promises they make. On the other hand, residents need to be cautious and do their due diligence very well before they sign the dotted line. Hopefully, then we'll see a new redeveloped Mumbai real soon. Manasvi Gilani for NDTV.
There are over 20,000